Sorry we got cut off there. All right, telephone rang and cut off my video. Isn't that amazing? All right, so part 2, here we go. How about I ask you to find something like this. 1 minus 3/4 plus 9/16, okay, minus 27 over 64 plus ... Okay? What if I want you to add up this series, okay? All right, well, first off, is it a geometric series? Let's check, okay? What is negative 3/4 divided by 1? Okay, that's negative 3/4. What's 9/16 divided by negative 3/4? Here, let's check. All right, can you see my calculator there? Okay, let's do it. 9/16, okay, divided by negative 3/4, okay, should say negative 0.75, I'm hoping. Yeah, negative 0.75, that's negative 3/4. Okay, so this to me looks like a geometric series. All right, so my R is going to be negative 3/4 or negative 0.75, however you want to say it, same thing, okay? All right, and my A1 is 1, okay? All right, so there we go. So now all you have to do is say the sum of this guy. Actually, I don't even have to write it that way. I'll do it just so you can see it, okay? From I is 1 all the way to infinity of 1 times negative 3/4 to the I minus 1, okay? You don't have to write this. This and this is the same thing, okay? And that will equal, all right, just follow this rule. The first term, which is 1, over 1 minus your R, which is negative 3/4, okay? All right, and this equals 1 over, now 1 minus 3/4 is the same thing as, 1 minus negative 3/4 is the same as 1 plus 3/4. So this is 1 plus 3/4, okay? Now 1 is 4 over 4, right? Which equals 1 over 7/4, which equals 4/7. Okay, now if you're not keeping up with this math right here, that is a problem, okay? Come to office hours and I'll help you. But if you're not keeping up with this math, you're gonna have some real problems, okay? All right, so that's how you do those problems, okay? And finally, let's do one other one that's kind of interesting, okay? This is more fun than anything, and I don't mean fun. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that word. I apologize. I know this is math. We're going to write as a fraction, okay? And here's my first example. All right, it's 0.12121212 ... That goes on and on forever, okay? Now, I know you can, if you really wanted to, use your calculator and type in that number and then hit convert to fraction and it will give you the fraction, but that's not going to help you on a test because if you do that on a test, you're going to miss all the points, okay? You need to show your work, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do this, all right? Here's how it works. This right here is actually, because it's a repeating pattern, you can write this as a sum. Watch this. See if you follow this. Isn't this right here the same thing as 0.12 plus 0.0012 plus 0.000012 plus ... Isn't this right here? The 10th spot and the 100ths and 100th spot is right here, okay? Here's the tenths and hundredths. If you add it to this, okay, it's going to be zeros added to that with the thousandths and 10,000th spot after it and so on. So this right here is the same thing as this. Okay, interesting, right? What's even better is now you can write it as a rule. Okay, you can write it like this. Watch this. What is your a sub 1? Okay, well, your a sub 1 is going to be 0.12. Okay, and if you ask yourself this times what gives you this, okay, you should get 0.01. But if you're not very good at that, I showed you that other way you can do it. Remember, take this and divide it by that. Watch. So 0.0012 divided by 0.12. You should get 0.01. 0.01, there it is. Okay, so my ratio is 0.01. All right, and so here we go. We want, right, I equals 1 to infinity. And again, you don't have to write this because this is the same thing as that, but here we go. Or this is the same thing as that, which is the same thing as that. You want the sum of, from 1 to infinity of 0.12 times 0.01, okay, to the I minus 1. And that is going to equal your A1, 0.12, over your 1 minus R, which is 0.01, okay, which equals 0.12 over 1 minus that. That's like $1 minus a penny, right? That's 99 cents, so 0.99, which equals 12 over 99, right? Okay, just multiply everything by 100. And then reduce. 3 goes into 12 4 times, 3 goes into 99 33 times. And that is this number as a fraction. And if you don't believe me, watch. Take 4 divided by 33. 4 divided by 33. And look, you get 0.121212121212. All right, let me do another one. Okay, let's do another one. It's going to be a little more tricky. Example. Let's say I have something like this. 123.123.123.123 dot dot dot. Okay? Now there's a couple ways to do this. The book shows you one way to do it. I like to do it a different way. Okay? This is how I do it. I notice that it's 123 plus 0.123.123.123 dot dot dot. Okay? I separate that guy off to the front. Okay? The book does this differently. Okay? I'm going to do it this way. So now I know it's this guy plus this guy right here. Okay? So now I have 123 plus, now watch this. My A sub 1, okay, my A sub 1 is going to be 0.12, here, let me do this. I'll try to match how I did it the last time. So this is going to be 0.123 plus we got the 123, so 0.00123. That gets us up to here. Okay, and then plus 0.000000123, right? That gets us up to this guy here, and then it just goes on and on forever, okay? All right, so now this guy right here, your A sub 1 is going to be 0.123, that's your first term, okay? And then your R is going to be, take that, divide it by that, and you will get 0.001. Okay, and I'll show you. Here it is. 0.000123 divided by 0.123, you get 0.001. Okay, so again, if you can't do it in your head, just use your calculator. All right, and now watch this. We have 123 plus the sum, right, from 1 to infinity of 0.123 times your ratio, 0.001 to the I minus 1, okay? And so this equals 123 plus, right, now it's your A1, so 0.123 over 1 minus your ratio, so 0.001, okay? And this equals 123 plus, this right here is 1 take away 1,000th, so you have 0.123 over 0.999. And if you don't follow that, just use your calculator. Okay, you have one of these if you can't do it in your head. Okay, now multiply this by 1,000, that by 1,000, you get 123 plus 123 over 999. Okay. Now I'm just going to simplify this. I notice the numerator and denominator are both divisible by 3. So I get 123 plus 41 over 333. And again, if you can't do that in your head, use your calculator. All I did was reduce the fraction. Okay. Now, all I want to do is write these two together. I want to add them together. What do I need? I need a common denominator. Okay. So what is the denominator that I need under here? Right, I need 333. So 333, okay, To get the numerator, I have to multiply that by 333, right? So 123 times 333 equals 40,959. So 40,959. And I'm still adding this, so plus 41 over 333. All right, and what does that equal? All right, so I'll add 41. That equals 41,000 over 333. Okay, and I think I'm done. All right, now, if you're not sure if that's true or not, what can you do? Well, let's check. Ready? Clear what you got there. Let's take it. 41,000 divided by 333. I should get 123.123. Let's see. 123.123, and so on. All right, guys, I love you. Hope that was helpful. If not, come find me. You know where I am. Later.